There are a lot of ways to make okra soup, but I want to show you one of the easiest ways that you can make a delicious pot of okra soup that won't take up much of your time. So you're going to start off by cooking your protein of choice, and here I used some goat meat and beef. And to that, you're going to be adding in some washed stockfish, as these have the same cooking time. And to season this, we're going to blend out some onions and pepper, then add in some salt and seasoning cubes. So you're going to add in just a little bit of water at this point, and this is just to help the meat to boil up. So you're going to cover this and allow this to boil. And once this boils and the water starts to dry out, then you're going to top it with more water gradually until the beef cooks through and is tender. So while that is cooking, let's prep the rest of the ingredients. So we have some onions, pepper, and bell peppers here that we're going to roughly chop up. And then we also have some smoked fish. So we're going to debone the smoked fish and clean it up properly. And we also have some okra. So you're going to go ahead to properly wash your okra to remove any sands from it. And using a food processor, you're going to roughly chop up the peppers, onions, and bell peppers. You want to roughly chop this up as you don't want it to be too smooth. And the next thing you're going to do is to cut up your okras like this into large chunks. And using your food processor, you're going to just roughly blitz this up. So what you want to do is as you blitz it, you check it so that your okra doesn't end up too smooth or look too blended. So you want your okra to look just like this. So you're going to check in on your protein, and when it is about 80% cooked, you're going to add in some red oil. So you want to make sure that you're using good quality of red oil, as this will affect the taste of your dish. So add in the red oil, the blended peppers, and some crayfish, and give this a good mix. And at this point, you want to taste this and adjust the seasonings to your liking. So you're going to cover this and allow it to boil for another 15 minutes. So you're going to boil this until the water level reduces and looks something like this, because you don't want too much water in the soup so that it's not too watery. We are going to add in the boned fish and also some uziza leaves. So I used the frozen uziza leaves because that was what I had, but you can totally use the fresh one if you have it. Gently give this a mix so that the fish doesn't break apart. Then cover this and give it another 1 to 2 minutes. And after that, you're going to open this, add in some more crayfish powder and the okra. You want to mix this up together and not for too long so that the okra doesn't overcook. And the last thing we're going to add in is some fresh vegetables. So I use some fresh spinach here, but you can totally use any vegetable of your choice. So I like to use spinach because it's soft and it blends in with the sliminess of the okra. And that is how you make a delicious pot of okra soup without hassle. It is easy, it is delicious, and it won't take up much of your time. So you can go ahead now to pair this with your favorite swallow. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.